Okay, just a quick fix on this Braun toothbrush. There are other videos that show how to take it apart, and they're pretty good. The only thing I'll say is you're probably going to do a bit of damage taking this guy off with the pliers. Make sure you twist it off first and not this. Okay, and then of course the base will twist off. You would just use the charger anti-clockwise. Clean just the gaps here before you do that though, because these tend to be cemented in, and you can break them otherwise, but it will do some damage. I did anyhow. So anyhow, the trick here, this is a real mess to take the battery out and change it if you're going to do and unsolder all these connections. Just unclip this guy anyhow, this little lever switch. But what I've done is I've just unclipped this little plastic housing, and you can gently bend the board up, be real gentle, and then you can extract the battery. Just unsolder here. If you've got a solder sucker, it's great. Take the solder off, and then just out the battery comes. Replace the battery if you like, but what I've done is I've changed. I'm going to change this now to a standard higher milliamp hour battery. But there's an actual, the molding in here. Oops, can't see it unfortunately. There's a stop around the edge in here, so I've got to remove it. So what I did was just sharpened up a little screwdriver and just chipped away at it. Again, pull your board back just as much as you can, but without doing any damage, and chip away, and you'll then fit a standard cell into the housing. What I did then was, you can feed in a wire. There's a little gap on top here. Feed a wire in here, which isn't going to cooperate now. Yep. Feed that down, and you can then grab it out here with your tweezers. It's not cooperating just now, of course. Yeah, there we go. Grab it with your tweezers. I'm off the camera there. And then solder your cell on, push it in. Now, as I say, nice and gentle. And then you can solder on the negative to the tab here a little. Just use a little wire across and Bob's your uncle, away it'll go. The only thing I'll say is, don't, if it's a valuable toothbrush, don't chance it. Maybe you do, you could damage the board, but it saves an awful lot of hassle with desoldering, which is a real pain on this thing. Okay, that's it.